Okay, we're in for game two. I do this sometimes. I do this in tournaments too. I'm not always good at getting my mojo set right in the first, jump street. I punted that game really badly. I made a really bad play, and there's no other way to describe it. It was just bad. It was just me sort of like not really thinking through, attacking when I shouldn't have attacked, attacking when I didn't need to attack. It was all just bad. And try not to do that, guys. It's really silly.
Words of wisdom.
That's right.
I mean, I got nothing to say. Like, I punt left and right. Let's go guys down. Look at 2 more gold.
I had a good start too. I could have just bought more guys. It was like I had a guy and I had the theoretical capability of attacking, so I attacked and I didn't need to, and it was just silly.
So we just buy 3 2-for-2s. And, this guy's as good as any.
So 7, 8 gold
Let's just keep everything
total. 3, 6, 7. So I just buy my golds here. Keep my dude. This time I didn't get a guy on turn 2, so it's unlikely that I'll make a terrible turn 3 attack.
Ashblot ambush into load up.
Let's say.
Like, ha! Loophole activated. Okay, so looks like we've got 6 and 4, so we're going to buy 2 guys. I just have to decide if one of them is going to be Capo. He's a bunch of 4s.
Well, you get the sensei, right? You can go buy your guy who gets the free conqueror first flip.
Which is what we're doing, but just trying to agonize. Does that change anything? I think it does not. I'm going to actually
I guess if you wanted to grab the legacy.
No, I don't like. I'm going to get Capo here. Go to neg.
He's so good against me.
Go to neg 1. He's just big force, and I got province crushing, and I feel good about my life. Flush this honor rack guy, flush the gold. That's absurd.
So I'm dropping down. Pretty straightforward here. I buy my dude, proclaim to 9. And then here's a bunch of gold for a bunch of gold. Wow, this is a really interesting hand.
Good interesting or bad interesting? Or just interesting?
Hard to say. Just interesting.
Just interesting. So we have 2 options here. I could play this card and then just buy this in Dynasty. But have a big attack. Or I could play this and combo with this to try to get in there a little cheaper. Or let me buy like Shiho. No, it wouldn't because he's 6. Sasada, Counting House. 3. I like going big because this is what this deck's all about. There's a Legion of the Khan on my naval guy.
Well, I don't love investing a lot of stuff into a single unit here because, Shiho. And that's the sort of Shiho, the Shiho Keppo double whammy, which you're going to see in a lot of decks. I think every Spider deck is, playing Shiho plus Keppo. Every Sheikah deck is playing Shiho plus Keppo. Like, that's a combination of cards that works really good because they attack 2 different strategies. Like, Keppo's very good at picking off attachments here, over there, and then Shiho's really good at getting a big piled up unit. But we don't want to just start sacrificing provinces right away, so we have to offer some sort of defense. So here is a Burning Spirit, which will theoretically get us around his big shoot me right in the face naval play.
Yep. And I'm going to victory through deference off his interrupt. And your 2 Tarokos.
Sure. I do have a family library, so I guess that's important. There's an expel. Can I expel them?
You just hit discard again, and it'll get rid of them on your screen at least.
Okay, duly discarded again. And he got rid of my cool interrupt, which I thought I thought I might have a chance to get him, but of course not. I do have one more gold floating, so we're gonna try to go. We're gonna try to force this. We're gonna try to throw down my overwhelming power.
Okie dokie. I will pass.
One of the reasons I like this card is I get to do it as an open, and then I'll be able to engage first up to 7. So I gain 2 force.
Mm-hmm. A bunch. I pass.
And now we are put to the test. I think we've got a Sailor's Warning.
He'll be 5 chi. I pass.
Mm, I went all in too early last game. Do I do it again? I learned nothing. I make no changes and learn nothing. Attach a Thunder Resounds.
Alright. So we can attack. He'll be 7 force. And that'll be that. Go first action, shoot Capo. You're left with 6 to his 7. And then his Thunder Resounds can take him to 9. Okay, I mean, you got me. I drop.
Ah!
By this, we're going to hold Shiho because he's pretty much our deck right now. And pass the turn.
Hey, it's a bunch of guys. It's exactly what I was hoping for. So you might say, well, man, you were prepared to put up a defense. I'm not 100% sure he couldn't have bluffed me out because trying to take the Shiona province would have been a pretty good counterattack. But the difference is he gets to use Keppo right away, and that's just bad for us. So we're probably not going to be swinging in. Plus, that's a really good flip on one. So I get 1 Tonbo invested, and that leaves me with these 2. So I just get to buy all my dudes, and I think I'm pretty happy with that. Yep. And so there we go. So there's 10 here, 10 there for these other dudes, and 3, and everything's bowed. And again, should be at 12 on there. Draw a fake card and go.
Okay. So he had a good turn there, but I mean, all of his guys don't really do anything. We don't have to super panic yet. We can panic a little bit. We just have to super panic. So a 2, 4, 6. Set that aside for Shiho. Plus 2 for some gold. So I'd really like to get in there this turn. And we're going to do that by playing Imperial Summons on his big unit.
Aww. I'm hearing a siren and some fun police. I believe they're on their way.
369.
All right, well, we've got a couple of little things we get to throw down here. There's a sort of debate. I'll put a Kyoshi's Wrath on a 3/4 guy, a little bit more safe. I don't want to put all my eggs in the one guy basket, so we're gonna spread them out now. Try to work around the Shiho-ness.
Okay, I pass.
We do have a Thunder Resounds. I love Naval Thunder Resounds. It's one of my favorite things ever in the whole wide world to do. So I do that just for fun.
I pass.
I pass.
My 2 chumpies attack a province.
So there's an argument for trying to defend. Nah, he's gonna kill some stuff. See, now if we had our big unit, we'd defend for sure, but we don't. Yep, I let it go.
Okay. I conquer home with the 1 dude.
Yep.
Other battles, other things?
Nah, nothing for me.
So let's buy Shiho first, losing 1 more, and flipping with our sensei.
How much gold do you have on bout after that?
I have 2, just this bizarre. And then we'll buy the Kabuya port instead of the Lonely Dojo. These guys both have 0 honorics, so they can GTFO, as the kids say. Draw and pass.
Okay. So I got 1 guy I could pull up here. Blow 3, 6. Hooray, inefficiency. Well, let's see what we got here. So 4 and 5. So that would leave me. So if I blow my family library to get an Inamoto, that would be 14, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Blow this, that, and then everything's on the table. Yep. Okay. So there we go. So I blow my family library to get my flushed Inamoto. Just trying to keep my dudes coming out.
Okay. On my end, we're just looking at this card. I don't think I need to play it yet. So pass.
I got a Stones of Purity. We put it on an Earth guy because it's a combo.
A wombo combo?
I guess. A combo, certainly. And then we've got another Thunder Resounds on guy with Kyoshi's on Yarya. Everybody gets a spell. And we're gonna blow up Remote Temple. Okay. Well, independent of that, whatever you do, Net, my next play is blow up my Remote Temple.
Anyway, he's got the force for swing on.
So do your badness.
He gets 6, 7, 3, 7. He's swinging at 3 right now. So we're gonna air up Keppo and try to force him to go at 1 or 2 instead.
Yep. I voted for my card. Oh wow, that's an interesting card. Well, I'm pretty sure I can take 1 no problem. The question is what happens next turn. That gets a little dicey. But I will choose to worry about tomorrow. Okay, we're gonna overwhelming power up my guy to give him some force.
Sure.
And then everybody but 1 per nope, everybody attacks 1 province. How about this one that I made an arrow at? Take that.
Everybody at 1.
Yep.
Feels like an easy snap, no defense.
Okay. Was it easy, or are you still of agonizing.
No, it was easy. Felt good, too. I almost wish you took 2 so I could counting house for a card.
That's
Almost.
right. Buy all these dudes. No, you.
There's a late coastal in. So he's at 6 province strength. He's got 3 guys. I'm gonna go with attach and elite. I guess we'll buy like this. Elite spearman to our conqueror.
We have a Saki House Brawl for your Conqueror.
Yep, and that's pretty huge blowouts. We can still crack it. We still got 7 force. But I was hoping to go at 2 this turn. So if my 2 numbskulls attack, he can crack back big. Wow. This went from being okay to being really bad. So the problem with defense is like, okay, well, you just defend with Shiho and all this stuff. He's got the naval send me home and jar you. So I need to have an answer for that in order to pose any sort of real defense. Really, I feel like I should have played this card last turn. And I think I bobbled the Ring of Air. Man, I'm not very good at this game.
It's not as bad as my catastrophic Wonder Game 1, so you've got that going for you.
I've got that going for me, right?
Actually, I think I'm supposed to bow this guy to my Saki House Brawl, because I only need to bow about 4. Okay. That's fun to do.
Always makes me feel better. Draw a fake card.
Okay.
Ugh. This card good? I don't know. So what's my plan? If I attack here, he probably doesn't defend because he's got 1 guy with 1 card in hand. I take the province, then he comes back and wins the game. If I don't attack, maybe he can't go at all my provinces, and I just hope. Hope is better than lose the game on the spot, right? Right.
Well analyzed.
So I drop down.
Hope is a good thing. Maybe the best of things.
Well, you know, I think we're really under the gun here, and I need something really good.
Got a lot of conquerors now.
I need a hero. I think I want more gold.
That's right.
I do think I want more gold. Rest of you get off the bus. Okay, go ahead.
Well, we were kind of hoping he'd swing in for an attack there, but he did not. So we draw Arcade. Is it a really awesome card? Oh, I mean, I like that card a lot. I'm a fan of that card. It's a card that I greatly enjoy. So down it goes. Final one loves to go on these Inamotos because they go to 5-2 when they have a spell. Make it nice order.
Okay. I'm just on straight pass. Yeah.
So I think the thing is when this guy attacks, he's always attacking him and some other guy. It's generally like this tower of power goes in. This guy's just got crappy, stupid naval copy ability. He'll maybe go with a fun one. I think I like it on an Inamoto. I really like threat diversification in face of Shihos and Keppos and things like that. So I'll keep it there. Plus, I get my little bonus. So that makes me feel like
Right. I'm just passing here. I don't have anything.
And then It might be on a favor cycle. I do still have the favor. The question is, how good is this card? It's not very good at all. So we're going to drop it to the favor to draw a card. That card's much better. Here's another Final Ruin.
Hooray! Everybody gets exploded.
Jumpy gets the favor back. Okay. So we're gonna do some swinging. That's right. We're gonna do some swinging, and you gotta figure out what the right bonding is here. What the right sort of breakdown. I'm thinking 2 provinces. Got 3 provinces.
It's gutsy. That's for sure.
I can probably go 3. I kind of, there's a big person who wants to just go at 3, but he does have a whole heap load of cards, so it's not really a conceivable victory. So then it's a question of, if I take 2, what's his ability to crack back and take 3? And the answer, it's not actually that difficult for him. So I have to agonize ever so slightly about putting some number of actions back in defense. So I think it's gonna be 1, 2. Yeah, I think this is the attacks that I like to do. I'll give this guy force bonuses and open. So, yeah, and I'll leave these 2 guys back. I'll get the stones in there. Keep back a Kyoshi's Wrath. As well. Yep, I like this. So I'm going at the outside provinces. These 2 units at 1, those 4 units at another.
Okay. I have a couple options here. I think
It doesn't give me a great defense, but you don't need a great defense when he's trying to take 2 provinces. You just need a little bit of defense. He's not going to be able to spread out his name. He's only got 2 units. If he goes to 3 provinces, he's going to be working at it, or needs sneak attack, but I don't think he plays it. Man, that's his next time play sneak attack.
So, yeah, the question about going for 3 is his defense will be a single idiot with Kyoshi's Wrath. So, what's my capability of answering that? The answer is it depends. If I defend with Shiho, so like I could defend with Shiho, say, against like the big tower, and then try to like get off Shiho, then I definitely can't take 3. I'm saying that like I can win the follow-up defensive battle. Is that even true? It may be, because it looks like he's got a lot of stuff, right? But really all he's got is these 2 final ruins, because these Thunderous Resounds lose a lot of power, because assuming that like this Shatsuo attack, this Conqueror Shatsuo will be up next turn to defend after he attacks, he goes like final ruin something, I go shoot something, he goes final, and then he has no final ruins left, so he goes copy something, and then I get another action. I can go like Keppo eats the thing he just copied with. You know, so I can respond to his things 1 for 1. The tempo hit really matters. This is really close. I think the better play is to defend and go for 2 next turn. So Shiho's going to defend against the Jaryu Amihiko battle.
Okay. That is a really interesting discussion point for us. There's a small part of me wants to resolve that battle and then do like a naval No, it's just going to be used Naples Tentacle. Okay, so we'll do that battle first. I'm going to go declare Nail.
I go pass.
I use Tunbridge RU to send Geo.
I play the most telegraphed Ring of Earth in history.
Yep.
And then Shiho down the big unit.
Oh, I got Burning Spirit in there.
Sure, yeah. I still Shiho down the big unit.
Yep. Everything on it. I pass. I still get the province, though, right? Because I have province
Yeah.
force. So
then you take
right,
2 outsides.
And if he doesn't flip a guy, then he doesn't get his Shiho back, so that'll be a bonus. And Dynasty, here's 3, 6, 9, 10, 4 invested. Dennis gold here. And 3 provinces. And come on, big rip, big rip. Boom. Oh, that's awesome. I like that card. I don't know if it's good here, but it's still a big card. Okay.
All set.
Yeah.
Come on, whammies.
That's a really good one.
Well, now when you're at -2 honor, it ain't.
That's good.
Okay, so we can draw a bunch of cards. We have a bunch of cards to play. We're going to start with attach. So we want to attach this and this. That's a total of 12. So 4, 9, 10, 11, 12. So these two can draw off the box, and this can draw off of counting house. And then I'm just like playing out my hand and saying, well, I can't buy Taito, so it doesn't matter. Unless I can like gain off or off on or off an attack, which I don't see happening. So we'll start with counting house and draw card. Start at the beginning.
I attach strength to the 5th ring.
That was an incredible rip.
Love that card so much.
Then I'm going to pay. I'm just going to float 12, pay 8 to attach a Legion of the Khan to my other Shatsuo.
Okay. Oh, well, that's a really good rip, too.
Draw off the Destined.
Attach War of Air to this Kawaka.
Pause. So with the card, I'm trying to decide what I want to do with this, because the answer is something. I have some gold floating, so I'm just going to pay the other 4 attaching Elite Spearman to Shatsuo, because
my last open is the critical remembering to give Kawaka air. She's got air now. She'll always have air. She's the last airbender.
That's right.
I saw that movie, by the way. I am so completely confused why people like that shit. That was awful. I was so underwhelmed. I was so just like, why? Like, so completely confused, man. Every time people talk to me about it, I'm just like, you're all crazy. I mean, I know we love Shyamalan from Sixth Sense, but I think the love for that thing is just
you're trolling
completely misplaced.
If I don't know, if you're a fan of that cartoon and understand why Paul doesn't get it, go ahead and leave us a message. I'm just agonizing over where to point this. I'm gonna play Your True Nature. The question is just if I'm gonna blow up Ward of Air or a Final Ruin. I think it's just gonna be Ward of Air because A, it's free, and B, it's a pain in my butt.
Okay, duly blown up, sir.
And then
blown up like the career of Iggy Azalea. I'm so hippin' with it. Check me out.
I'm in a box to draw a card.
She was apparently in the Fast and Furious 7 movie, and then I was like, who's that? And then they explained to me that she's a popular music artist. So I'm like, yeah, I'm with the times, man. I know what's going on.
And then I'm going to send one Shatsu to the outside provinces.
I don't think there's any reasonable defense we can offer. He's got naval shoot us in the face. We can't trigger our guy. We don't have a card to discard, so, provinces are dead, man. They're all dead, Jim.
And now we're hoping that I can mount a defense here. Here's the hoping. Flush guy we can't play. Draw the card and pass the turn.
Alright, so we void for a card as our first, because I just love voiding for a card. And then we're going to use Strength of the 5th ring for another card, and sort of see where we're at with those 2 cards. Oh, these are both excellent cards. So that's fun. So here's a Ward of Air.
Well, we tried so hard. We didn't even get that far, to be honest.
That's it.
But it certainly didn't
Give
matter.
my guy air.
In the end, it certainly did not matter.
And then we're gonna put this Fire Kami's Greed on a guy who'll get a little force bump. It'll reduce things by 3. Put on a different guy. I think spreading it out. I'll put it on this Koaka, give that guy fire.
Sure.
You could have cycled that card, but I thought it was just good enough. So, and I guess everybody gets in there.
Okie dokie. My 3 doofuses certainly defend.
So you get first engage.
Pass engage.
Declare enable off to the booty yard.
Pass engage.
I'm gonna send home something. The obvious play is one of the Conqueror units, so let's make the obvious play.
So one of these Shatsuos goes home. Now, I have a bit of an option here. I can play this because it makes his targeting slightly harder. So like right now, his final ruin target, he can't final ruin Keppo because he's only 4 chi. He needs to be bigger. But he can final ruin either of my followers. If I play this, it reduces him to just 1 target. But he still has Fire Kami's Greed. So the other alternative is I can go shoot guy with Fire Kami's Greed, and then he goes eat my Legion. That's not good. This is gonna come down to some amount of counting, so I think I have to jam this Bleak Lands first.
Unexpected, but okay. So we're gonna use Kiyoshi's Wrath to bow 4 Force Legion of the Kami. Gets it off the table, and it's much harder to straighten follower effects than it is personalities.
Sure. And then we're going to range 2 against Coca with our Elite Spearman.
I gave Koka fire, and he is 3 force because he gains +1 force from Fire Kami's Greed.
I didn't hear you say fire. I heard you say air on the other one, but okay.
No. I made sure to do it, baby.
So I will Hachiman to straighten my Legion then.
Oh, bummer. He
No, that's
identified
stupid.
the correct thing. Oh,
That's
okay.
stupid. I use Keppo to eat the Fire Kami's Greed.
Unexpected. Well, let's start trying to destroy some things. We'll final ruin the Elite Spearman. It is time.
Dead. Now I can Hachiman to straighten Legion.
Not sure what I want to do next. I'm not sure it matters a whole lot, but I want to do something. We will use Thunder Resounds on Kaigahara to copy Kiyoshi's Wrath. I think this is the route that we've chosen to take.
Sure. So our Legion will shoot Kageharu.
And that eats the Ward of Air. You've used Keppo already.
Correct.
So I think we just let it go. Use our second. Save the ward. So that we're protecting more force. Yep, so we let it go. And then Thunder Resounds copies Kiyoshi's Wrath.
Sure. 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's play a Strike as the Earth to -2/-1 Your biggest force guy, I guess, is the Amihiko.
Yeah.
We'll just keep that right there.
I bow the Legion. Oh, you have another Hachiman. I bow Keppo. Or you use that Hachiman.
I have
Never
the
mind.
others bow, yeah.
Yeah. I bow the follower.
Follower bow.
Got too cute with that, by the way. I should have just bowed Keppo straight away.
I'm going to...
Yeah, I should have just tried to bow the two personalities, let him have the follower. And on
4.
force.
This is worth less. I'm going to sudden movement to switch the 2 Shatsuos.
Okay. Final Ruin, Elite Spearman.
Duly ruined. Do my range 3 against a 3-force guy. How about Amihiko with Kiyoshi's Wrath?
That eats the ward. I pass. I think I'm out of meaningful things to do.
Throw my guy back in.
Pass them all. Let's do some counting. 4, 8, 12, 15, 18, 22. I'm 24.
I am only 18, so this game is over.
Oh, wait.
Yep. Alright, game 3.
Go.